Hi, this is Jamie Shanks, and this is Social Selling in 60 Seconds. As we've been training mid-market and enterprise companies, many of them approach us and ask, how do I determine the real return on investment of social selling program so we can give that to our board of directors or CEO? Now, in this particular blog, I'm going to include for you the two major equations that you can use to determine the return on investment. Simply put, there's two ways of looking at this. One is the cumulative effect. One is as an example, you're training 100 sales professionals. You look at the cost of the program, you look at the total number of sales professionals, and you plug in some important variables. What you'll need to know, and you'll see this in the equation, is the average value of your deals. You'll need to know the probability of your close, and you'll need to know the velocity or the time it takes you to close a deal. As an example, our training program is over the course of a couple months. But if your sales cycle is 6 months long, you can't be tracking yourself based on revenue. What you need to really be tracking yourself on is pipeline growth. And then as we extend over a longer viewpoint, then we can determine revenue after month 6 or 7 or 8. Because all that we know is that in the first few months of training, you'll increase that pipeline by X. So what you're trying to do is determine the cumulative effect it will have based on all sales professionals, divide that by the cost, and try to figure out break-even analysis, 5X, 10X, and so forth. The second you can use is the cost per user. So it's the same sort of analytics, except what you're determining is, I'm spending X number of hundreds of dollars per sales professional. So what I need to do is I'm spending X on the sales professional. They need to attribute at least one opportunity, or 2, or 3, or one deal, whatever that metric might be, to A, become break even, B, 5X, maybe 10X, whatever it is. And so take that information and pump that into a calculator to determine what can I spend on social selling to anticipate a return of Y. Once you have that, it becomes so much easier to explain the return on investment of social selling to a CEO and or to an executive board. Again, this is Jamie Shanks, Social Selling in 60 Seconds.